Thanks.
Did you get it?
Probably got some. You know.
Come on. Which line? Okay.
There it is.
Where you want it? There. So it's gonna erase it, and it's gonna give me a radius. So if I was actually going around, or forming a 90-degree angle, would actually make a radius out of it. So this is
5 minutes on this one or something like that.
971 feet. That's how long that line is. So I can take this line and I can go to, well, I gotta save the drawing first because it won't let me do it otherwise. So this is drawing 2. And if I go to manage and I go create data shortcuts, that alignment is now alignment 1. I go okay, I can go back to this drawing. There's the alignment 1, and I can go create reference, and it's gonna say, there it is, the alignment's right there. So it doesn't matter what drawing you're in. If you create something that's a surface, alignment, pipe network, pressure network, or corridor, you can make a data shortcut to it and it will show up in whatever drawing you want it to show up in. And that's a lot faster than XREFing it in. And it comes in exactly where you put it. So wherever you draw it, that's exactly where it's gonna come in. So instead of having multiple drawings or one drawing with your layout, your surface, trying to put all that in one, you can separate your drawings and just data shortcut to that. So what you're gonna do, since you guys are using a USB, you make a folder on your USB and you direct your shortcuts to look for that folder. The only issue you're gonna run into when you use these computers is that it may relabel it with a different letter. So you have to make sure that the data shortcuts is correct. Yeah. So it'll tell you, you say set working folder, so you might actually have to go back and set the same folder, and then it'll refind everything. It'll repatch everything. But if it doesn't come in with the right letter, like sometimes if you put a USB, it might give you F, G, or whatever the last one is. You're gonna have to go back and make sure that you set the working folder to whatever it labels your USB, so you can use it and operate on the computer. Because the shortcuts is just gonna be a folder. It's not. Yeah. It's located wherever you put that folder. So you just if you put the folder on the USB and under something or a bunch of stuff, make sure you go back and look for it, because like I said, if it labels the USB something different, you're not gonna find it.
Right.
But that's what the data shortcuts does. And it makes your drawings a lot smaller. And if we go to, where did it save the drawings to?
Yeah, the pencil.
To, I think the documents. So the drawings are barely 928, 921. And they're not gonna get any much bigger than that. Even if you add the text, you might get to 1,000. So they're gonna stay small. But if you were to XREF drawing one into drawing 2, it's gonna be significantly larger. So if we were to go to drawing 2 and say we deleted this and we said XREF and we select drawing 1 and we just say insertion point 00. So it brings it in and we go to save it. Drawing 2 has already jumped. I mean, you've already gained 20 kilobytes when it only gained 1 kilobyte for just data shortcut.
That's crazy. Wow.
So as drawing 1 gets bigger, that file is gonna get bigger. So rather than it just bringing in just what you want as just the visual representation, it's bringing in the whole file, all the layers, everything are brought into that file. So you don't need to bring all that into the file. You just need to bring in that aspect that you need to show. That's why the data shortcuts works a lot better than doing the XREF. And they don't tell you that in the book.
Cool.
They just tell you data shortcuts are good, or they say yeah, just use XREFs, but that's the reason. It makes your file go really, really fast.
30 seconds left of memory here. I'm gonna teaching screen. That's awesome. I can't wait till I can flow through it like you are. That's
It's
really cool.
it's partly out of necessity and partly out of teaching it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I like to help people as much